Hackers are building, but who's keeping them on track? Let's hear from the mentors. Okay, so can you give me one word to describe the vibe this year?
Electric.
Energetic.
Very enriching.
Great. So my next question is, what's more intense? Production release week or hackathon week?
I think it is hackathon week because a lot of effort goes into building things on the fly. So
Okay.
it's all about turning your dreams into reality in a very short time.
Great. Faisal?
Hackathon for sure. I mean, I have to be here in the office for hackathon for the reason that it's just such a fun time. It's so much energy, so much camaraderie, so many jokes going around, and it's like one of those times when you see developers being like in their true forms, and also the time for I think for a lot of developers to scratch an issue that they couldn't do because it's not something that was approved or whatever, right? But something where you can, at the time when you can explore, you can push your limits, and I think that's like a wonderful opportunity for them to grow as well, and to also overcome self-imposed limitations they may think that they have. This is an opportunity. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I think it's wonderful.
It's not just intense, but also
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah, I think I would disagree with both of them to a certain extent, but I think they both are orthogonal. I essentially being one of the folks who manage the production system, I think it has got its own. There are customers backing us. There are performance to look at. See, the system that's a daily routine, but yeah, it can also be made fun. So it's not. I kind of consider them orthogonal.
Okay. So my next question is, who has it tougher, participants or mentors?
I would say mentors because we have to put a lot of thoughts, processes, or give them some unique ideas if they are not coming with. So
I think it's been different over the last couple of years. Last year our entire build release was done manually. And this year has seen a dramatic change in how we release and build code, right? So I think now for mentors, last year it was more like, I'm stuck with a technical problem. How do I solve this, right? This year is more like, okay, I need a bigger picture view of this, right? Or if we feel that some participants are looking too from a lower, like they don't see the bigger picture of how it does not fit into the ecosystem. That's our job to kind of push them towards that, right? But they have the tools now to build it themselves. We have automated builds. We have agents to help us do our work. So now, in this last 1 year, the way we develop code has changed completely. And I think this year has been more of trying to push them towards using these tools more effectively. That's all.
Yeah, I think either of them have their own challenges. I think formulating the ideas, curating them, and for them to kind of bring it to the vendors is a great step. I think something that the teams have done very well this year. But I think at the same time, I believe vendors also have an equally effortful things to kind of help them with tuning their ideas, giving them a focus. I think they're both. I think from each other's aspect, they have their own challenges, and I kind of don't see one stands above the other. Right. So
that's right. Yeah. So now, if you are participating instead of mentoring, what kind of ideas would you build?
I would, I have, so most of my outlook goes towards to how our systems are performance on the field, and that's some of the area that I would have picked up to see how can we kind of make our services more responsive. Are we able to kind of, because no matter how much monitoring we build, we always find it's not enough, and we want to kind of tune it more and more. So that's the way I would kind of look at that as a means to improvise, right? You can always go a little bit more ahead than where you are.
That's a great point.
For me, hackathon has always been this time of like I said, it's been a time of, it's like fun development. It's time where you can push yourself, and also the time where you can scratch an itch you had that it wasn't in the company roadmap, but something that you think it will help the team, the developers, help your own work be easier, right? So every hackathon, though I have not officially participated, I've been always working on a side project that would be useful for the team going forward. So and it's come to, and we also have implemented it in the product afterwards, right? So although I'm not officially participating and I'm always available for this, but I always work on a side project. So this year, I think I want to work on to make our product self-service for anybody to try out on the web. But there are some challenges to work around, some big issues we need to solve. So I've been working on those issues.
So as I'm kind of heading the platforms team, I think probably I would kind of build something on top of say, which would view like different production logs, and which would bring out the story, what the logs are telling.
So you already have what will go into the next hackathon. The topics, I guess. Yeah. So now, what's your message to the teams?
I think they should dream big, go for it.
Yeah, I think this is a time, this year specifically, I think they should look beyond what they can do or the thing they're capable of, because they're no longer writing the code directly, they're orchestrating the code, which means that they should be able to make a 10x leap in what they think that they can perform and what they can do, right? And that's what's going to bring results. Right? And I think now we have tools in our belt that we didn't have last year, and those tools will completely changed the way we write code. Right? So I think this year they need to focus on stepping out of the comfort zone and thinking 10 times what they could have done, and go for it.
I think hackathon should be more or less like a daily thing that you do otherwise as you do your daily course. I think a lot of tools are available, as Faisal said, which helps you do, because being from an IoT space, a lot of times you need simulations, because not every edge is kind of procurable and hostable, right? So simulating those, rapidly prototyping them. I think there are a lot of tools available right now. I think leveraging them essentially kind of helps you jump leaps and bounds, unlike that you had in the previous year. So I think that's something the team should. I think they do have in their mind, and I think that's what they're doing.
Great. So we'll end with this one last question, and that is, finish this sentence. A hackathon isn't complete without
Murphy's law. Whatever can go wrong can actually go wrong last minute, and it is like your ability to overcome that and demo something.
Snacks.
I would say two things: blessings of the demo boards, and second thing is beer. So we need blessings as well as the beer.
That's great. Thank you so much, Ajith, Faisal, and Amita.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Thanks.